Welcome back. You may have heard a little something about a shakeup in the late night lineup on NBC. Controversial? Always, especially with Jay Leno scoring his highest ratings in over a year just last week. Familiar Peacock comedy faces are set to move into place. Jimmy Fallon to The Tonight Show and Seth Meyers to Late Night. It's a different animal than Weekend Update that's made him famous, but Meyers tells me tonight he's ready for and excited by this new adventure.
I was lucky that in this case they called me. I also couldn't call them because they refused to give me their phone numbers.
That call would change his life. Seth Meyers was offered the chance to succeed Jimmy Fallon on Late Night. Big shoes to fill as Fallon moves on to The Tonight Show. But a great opportunity for the Saturday Night Live veteran, and the timing was perfect.
I have been at SNL for over 12 years, and I'm trying to figure out what I was going to do next was always so hard.
He's no stranger to the format. As a performer and a fan, he learned from the masters.
The thing I think I learned the most from watching David Letterman was, you're on late at night, like there's a real place to both be smart and silly at the same time.
A bit he's honed for years at the Weekend Update desk.
We want to tell jokes about the news, what's going on in the world. We also want to find ways for me to continue to play a straight man, because I've always enjoyed that. If we're going to come up with 100 ideas, and over the course of the first month we're going to try them all, and there's maybe going to be 2 or 3 that we want to do a second time.
He talked with Leno about starting with a strong monologue.
To be honest, that's the bait that you put on the hook for people who are trying to decide if they're going to stay up for that next hour.
And guests? Of course, there will be guests.
I thought this was way closer to being done.
We want to not just have people in the entertainment industry, we want to have politicians, we want to have authors, we want to have athletes.
And former SNL castmates. He'll be in the same building. They'll be available. As a matter of fact, his first guest will be fellow alum and friend Amy Poehler.
There's no one that sort of calms my nerves better than Amy. She and I have talked. We want to get a huge movie star second who has to be second to Amy. Like, just for her ego, I think that's really important.
With so many Saturday Night Livers in sitcoms, late night, and cinema, should America worry Lorne Michaels, the brain behind SNL and Seth's new show, is now too powerful, too influential?
They should be worried that Lorne's a Canadian, because this could be a real world domination thing. This is, in a weird way, he could be a sleeper agent. This is the next episode, the next season of Homeland is Carrie trying to track down Lorne.
His 30-year plan to take.
Yes, absolutely. Well, they're very patient Canadians. They're in no rush.
While it's heartbreaking to leave SNL, Meyers says he's excited to be starting his new gig just down the hall, and he'll still see his friends regularly who are no doubt already vying to be his heir apparent.
Now that you mention it, I notice that they're really auditioning for it. So they keep coming in and asking me questions. It's like, oh, they're trying to interview.
Again, Meyers will take over for Jimmy Fallon on Late Night beginning February 24th after the Olympics right here on Channel 3. Jay Leno's last show is this Thursday night. Jimmy Fallon takes over The Tonight Show on February 17th. Fallon will be Leno's guest on The Tonight Show this evening along with Betty White and Bonnie Raitt. That's right after Eyewitness News at 11. Cindy.
All right, Greg, thank you. Greg was just asked here in the studio if Seth Meyers was as nice as he seems, and Greg said yes, he is.